Hey everybody, it's Laura from Budget RX, and today we are going to cash stuff for the last week of June, and we have $544 here to cash stuff. So what I like to do is start from savings goals that are the furthest out, so 4 to 5 years that I'm saving for 45 years away from now, and then we'll go down to a couple years to 1 year, to my sinking funds, the things that I am saving for throughout the year, and then my wallet for weekly expenses. So we'll start with Zodiac. Zodiac, I have been using to save for what I call doctor tax. I'm just gonna call it testing for now because it turns out that I should be getting reimbursed for a lot of the costs of my doctor testing. And I want to be doing some extra testing, like health testing, longevity testing for myself, and that costs a little bit extra money, so I'm gonna put this all in Zodiac. So let's see. So we're going to be putting in $20, and we have finished Gemini. So I wanted to show you that. And we are starting Cancer. So let's take this star off because we are starting Cancer. I'll put the $20 in, and then each star is going to be worth 5. So we'll do 4 stars. All right, so let's put this star in Cancer. All right. So that's Zodiac. And then my beauty savings, this is for beauty treatments, mostly laser stuff. And we're gonna put in $40. Each set of lips is worth 20, so that'll be 2 lips that I color in. Okay, and then we've got our 10K. This is saving for a big trip at the end of my training, which will be in 5 years. And we are doing $40, and it looks like we are going to be finishing the next 200. So let's find that first. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. All right. And we'll have 20 left over. All right, so we now have 1,220. I will be, during my unstuffing, we'll put in a $200 placeholder and soon a journal entry. I'm already behind 1 journal entry, so I gotta fix that. And then we have Cosmos. This is saving for a future big tech purchase like a robot. We're putting 40 in today. We'll start with the Nebula scratch-off book. All of this came from Budget with Ira in the advent calendar for last year. So we'll do this one, which was an Earth. And Earth is worth $8. All right. And then Save 500, which is a dice game. We're gonna roll the 12-sided die. 10, awesome. We'll put 10 in here. Mark off 10. All right, infinity. So first we'll roll and see if we go forwards, backwards, or stay. We're gonna stay. So we are on 10. So we're gonna put 10 in infinity. And then Wheel of Fortune, we roll a planet die and a zodiac die. 10. Uh-oh, we have $2 left. Another 10. All right, so we need 8 more dollars. I gotta check my mysterious envelope and hope that I have $8 in there. I think we do. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I do not like IOUs, so I keep a couple little monies in here my mysterious envelope to help with the situation, but it also means I need to add $8 to my spreadsheet so it all comes out at the end of the month, correct? Great. All right, put that in Wheel of Fortune. And then we're done with Cosmos. Next we have, my favorite color is leopard print. I also got this from Budget with Ira. This is saving for a puppy emergency fund. So before I get my puppy, I want to make sure I have a good emergency fund set aside for any medical bills or emergencies. We are working on the next $100 and we are going to put in 50. So hopefully that means that we have finished this one. Let's see. All right, so we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 with 10 left over. So we're done with this 100. And we'll put the next 10 in the next 100. I feel like this is coming along really quickly. It's probably because it starts with smaller denominations and then goes up. So as we get to the 150s and the 200s, it's gonna take longer. But I'm gonna really, really try to do 50 a week. We'll see if I can afford it, but I'm trying. Because as soon as this is done, then I can get a dog, so. Okay, next is my rainbow binder, and I make these in $250 and $500 increments. So once this is full, I get to use this money on whatever I want. This week we're gonna put 5 in. So we find the next open envelope, and we put 5 in. Then, every month I like to play a games binder, and I like to come to it with as much money as I can. I shoot for $100, but this was a 5-week month, so I think we're gonna have a nice juicy amount. We do Sunday Playing with Friends with Saving with Judy, and we color in a gnome every week. This week, the gnome was worth $16, and I made all of mine Smurfs this month. So we'll put 16 in here. And since it's the last week, let's count how much we saved with Save with Judy. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73. And then in this one, we are putting $5. So we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. All right, so 60 plus 73 is $133. That may be the most that we have ever put in to the games binder. So that's super exciting. I'm gonna set this aside for the games binder. We'll get rid of this. And then we'll start over with July next. All right, now we get to do sinking funds. So we shall start with emergency, which is getting $5. And now we have 1,150 in the bank, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, $1,190 in emergency. Nourish, that's money for groceries. We just stuff it once a month, so I'll just leave that to be unstuffed. Mint is getting 5. And this is for my cell phone bill once a year. 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Next is Go, or transportation, and I put $40 a week into this. And then we color one part of this coloring. This is a free coloring challenge that I have on my Kofi shop if you're interested. And we are going to commit to a color for this car. So we'll start with this panel. And we'll count up. We got 420, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 45, 645. And I did rent a car this month, so we'll be taking some money out of that. Rent insurance, we're putting 5 in. So we now have 25. And that is a once a year bill as well. Really excited about the unstuffing. It's so thick. I mean, look at that. Wellness. Wellness is getting $52. This is to probably make it even at the end of the month after I take out my expenses. All right. So wellness has 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 110, 20, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 300, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. 662, I think. Or 362. I don't know, but that really, I mean, I spent a lot this month in wellness. So most of that's gone. Okay. Epithelium is getting 40. And epithelium means like it's your outside layer of of your body that touches the environment. So hair, skin, nails, even your digestive tract. One could argue is epithelium, the part of the digestive tract that faces the outside world, what you're eating and putting in and stuff. So we have 250, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 600. All right. Sanctuary. Sanctuary is getting $5. This is for the home. So we've got 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 10, 15, 20, 320. Wardrobe. It's getting 50. Has the Nordstrom gift card, and then 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 305. Tech is getting 25. And is it our last seed? It is. This is a tracker that's also free on my Kofi. And it is complete. So what do we have? We have 200 in the bank for tech. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 400, 5, 10, 15, 415. Fees. Fees is getting 10. All right, so we've got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 170. Ugh. Buffer is getting 5. Now it has 250 in the bank. 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Oh, I was supposed to put 10. So it's 80. 280. Gifts is getting 5. So now gifts has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 155 in gifts. Hobbies is also getting 5. So it has 800 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 900, 20, 40, 45, 50, 950. Travel is getting 30. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 170 in travel. Puppy is getting 10. So now I have 1,200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 1,280. Smell goods is getting 7. And it now has 200 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. 284. Fine Spirits is getting 5. So we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 150. Holiday Boost is getting 5. So we have 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 165. Luxury Boost is getting 5. And it has 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. Football gets 5. And we now have 50, 70, 75, 80, $85 in football. Splurge isn't getting anything. And that is the end of the month. It's nice and thick, ready for condensing and unstuffing. But why do we have $4 left? Because I was supposed to put $29 in technology, that's why. All right, now we're all good. Now we just do the wallet. So every Monday I take some extra money out of my wallet and I put it in this Monday savings challenge, which will be completed on November 17th. And so I just wanted to show you, I think that's the last one. Is that the last one? Yeah, so I just put money in this pocket. So next Monday, I'll put whatever money I can spare out of my wallet into here. And this is for like holiday sales and savings and spending and stuff. Okay, so what do we have left over? I think we only have $1 left. And then we had some change. Yes. 7 cents, which is available. And then we can put this $1 in our leftover savings challenge. Now we get the money out for week 5. Here it is. Wait, this is week 5. Okay. So drink, I spent that all. So there's $10 for Be Merry and $10 for spend. Going to be going hiking with my co-residents on Saturday, so we'll see if that costs me any money. Otherwise, I don't have any plans to spend. And I think that's it for this week. But what's exciting is you get 2 extra videos this coming week. You get the unstuffing for all my expenses for June and condensing video, which is always a huge fun. And then the games binder. So I get to take all of this money and play a bunch of games. And if I'm able to get to $50 in any one of the games, then that $50 gets to go into a category of my sinking funds. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna film that right now. So that's gonna be fun. I'll probably post that on Sunday, and the next one will be Monday or Tuesday, and then I'll see you again for the first cash stuffing of July on next Saturday. And take care, and happy 4th of July. Bye.